All are welcome, but you can't stay here. All are welcome, but you can't stay here. You can't stay here in Martha's Vineyard. So the story keeps going and going and going. As we all know by now, recently, our great governor, Ron DeSantis, sent migrants back to Martha's Vineyard. Well, they sent them to Martha's Vineyard, not back to, because they'd never been there before. Such a place, such a beautiful, lavish place, such as Martha's Vineyard. So anyway, Governor DeSantis packed up some migrants that was delivered to him, and he shipped them off to Martha's Vineyard, where, life of luxury, where they welcome all. They are a sanctuary city. They think that that's who they are. And so, yeah, they say, we welcome women, we welcome men, we welcome LGBT. We're with everybody in the community. So less than 24 hours, or just about 24 hours after the migrants, the illegals, landed in Martha's Vineyards, they were packed off, shipped off, put on a boat, gone somewhere else. So, are they xenophobes? I was going to say homophobes, but who knows? Are they xenophobes? Are they bigots for doing that to migrants, seeking asylum? Are they bigots for doing that? I think they are. My personal view, anyway. Let's take a look at what CNN has to say about all this. Pick up all of the DeSantis land merch that we have. We've got your flags, your yard signs, your magnets, everything that you need to support Governor DeSantis in the general election in 2022.
Venezuelan migrants were given a warm sentence. Volunteers embracing each person as they boarded buses, then ferries, and onto the next part of their long journey. Their unannounced arrival Wednesday, all part of a campaign by Texas Governor Greg Abbott and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis to send migrants to so-called sanctuary cities by surprise.
They always get me. So-called sanctuary cities. Who's doing this so-called? This is who they are. This is what they've put out there. They're not so-called. They are a sanctuary city. They tell you, we welcome everybody. We're not building walls, we're building bridges. Come on down. This is who they are. This is what they're saying.
All we're trying to do is offer transport to sanctuary jurisdictions, free to the alien, but certainly not mandatory. And that way they're able to go.
Yo, we love our governor. He said it. He said the alien. DeSantis don't play. He said the alien. Oh my God.
And these sanctuary jurisdictions can put their money where their mouth is.
These immigrants were picked up in Texas. Some of them say they were taken to a hotel to wait, then boarded planes.
La verdad.
Well, we didn't know until the last minute our destinations, such as New York, where
I thought America was their destination. They got to their destination. You're in America. You've arrived.
our relatives reside, he says. Yang Palomora and other immigrants we spoke to here say they've been promised all sorts of things, including jobs, housing, things.
But of course, they've promised everything. Jobs, housing, money, food, everything. Just come. Everything will be given to you. Just come.
That never materialized.
En este caso,
They were told it was humanitarian aid by a foundation that, in this case, remains unknown, he said. It's just the latest account of migrants seemingly deceived and dropped off.
Deceived and dropped off. They have, it's like, I don't understand it. The way they word things, the way they twist things. The migrants have been deceived and they've been dropped off at Martha's Vineyard. I want to be in Martha's Vineyard. I want to be living the dream in Martha's Vineyard. What's wrong with Martha's Vineyard? Wealthy, beautiful, affluent? Why not? but they're being deceived. Give me a break.
From Washington, D.C.,
They felt fooled and they felt that their suffering was exploited.
to confusion in New York City.
Standing at Port Authority, he asked me, and how do I get to Portland, Oregon?
To California, where Governor Gavin Newsom has asked the Department of Justice to open an investigation into the controversial practice.
What Ron DeSantis is doing is a disgrace. It's almost monstrous. They
You're a disgrace, not you, Governor, but that fool.
Did get a packet that had the map of Martha's Vineyard, and they're also treated, very well with all this. I mean, they're treated well with meals and everything.
While volunteers and officials in Martha's Vineyard promptly responded and cared for their unexpected guests, lawyers assisting the immigrants say the stop did nothing but detour already desperate people.
It is sickeningly cruel.
Where these people go? These people don't have anything. They don't have any place to go. They don't have any income. They don't have any jobs. They're just out here in America. They came for America, and this is the experience that they're having. Now they have lawyers because they've been duped in some way. They've been duped. They have lawyers. It's a humanitarian. They have lawyers.
Throwing obstacles in the way of people fleeing violence and oppression, some of whom walked through 10 countries in the hopes of finding safety.
My heart breaks for them because
And there they are, safety in the cushion of the bosom of the people of Martha's Vineyard. Only for 24 hours, though, because they got to go. You can't stay here.
they were not the first priority. They're in my heart forever.
Oh my God. Oh my God, these poor people. These poor people. They're in my heart forever.
So it was only 2 days, but there was a real connection between the people here on Martha's Vineyard and those Venezuelan migrants. Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, mentioned that they were given a packet and they were given maps. We have some pictures of those very maps that they were given. One was a picture of the U.S. showing a red line from Texas to Massachusetts. It's not very clear on that map where exactly they're going in Massachusetts. The other one is a picture.
Thought they were going to Obama's house. Isn't that where they're going? To the El Presidente? To Obama's house. To Obama's estate in Martha's Vineyard. Isn't that where they were headed? To go see the president?
Of Martha's Vineyard, but on top it says, "Welcome to Massachusetts." Again, the needles on Massachusetts, if they're reading Spanish. And then in the fine print in the center, there's a star that says, "You are here, Martha's Vineyard." But if you're from Venezuela and have been on the road for 3 months, you probably don't even know where Martha's Vineyard is. Maybe don't even know where Massachusetts is. Many of them thought they were going to get closer to New York City, where they have friends and relatives, so they thought, well, that's a pretty good idea. But then, of course, they're on an island. It just, the bottom line, Wolf, it just complicates their already very complicated journey.
So, I would say that these people are in a much better place. My question is, why is it that they're not being sent back? I mean, here they are, here in America. Now you're in a most beautiful place that there could be, such as Martha's Vineyard. You're being fawned all over. They're giving you food. They've given you housing. They've given you whatever you need, and now they've given you lawyers for your suffering, your 24-hour suffering that you did at Martha's Vineyard. I mean, this is the greatest country in the world. These people are going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming. Well, I agree with Ron DeSantis. If they keep bringing them in, pack them up, continue to ship them out to Martha's Vineyard, ship them out to New York City, ship them out to Kamala's house, ship them out all over so people could really start to see the problem that we're facing with the border crisis, the border situation, the border not being secured. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for listening and checking out the video. Pick up your gear, DeSantis Girl hat, always a DeSantis Girl. Thanks again. Like, share, subscribe to the channel.